Andre, I am having the courage to call you because not like I'm looking any monetary help from you, but there are a lot of people that come on your show or come on media and speak about the police and say that the police this and the police that. Yes, there are good police officers in the system and there are bad police officers in the system. And for me being a member of the organization for 12 years, and when
how long you have been a part of the J.C.F?
12 years.
And you're still in the J.C.F?
I am on suspension, but I won my case at court, and up to now I can't get reinstated. And what I discovered from someone in authority that I asked to help me, that this man is telling me that they have to sexually sleep with him in order for him to help me to go back get back the job, go back to work.
So you say you're on suspension, but you're saying without pay.
So I won my case, and up to now, from March I won my case, and up to now I can't go back to work. I went to an individual office seeking help, and the first line of conversation come in where bedroom is concerned, and I said, how can I wrongfully arrested and charged criminally for being defending myself from a member of the system that assaulted me wrongfully? And in order for me, the system have measures where you secret just chain of command, and the only help sleep with it in order to go back to the job from a file to expedite so I can go back to work. Andre, there are a lot of police officers who go on suspension and they're suffering the hands of authority who have grievance against them, malice, and think that, oh, because, you know what, I hate you from a long time because I can't get to manipulate you, so I don't want you back in the work. Andre, I did not do anything at all to be out of my job. And even though I'm out of my job, I'm not working and I'm maintaining my sanity. I'm being still abused by these policemen, these police officers. Them come on my house, searching out my little area. I'm just being targeted, and I'm like frustrated of the system. Frustrated at the system. Same like how the female I called you the other day from Council Spring, where that girl with the cassava pea story, where her husband was targeted by police officers and then he died. Andre, I'm living under like a little shadow, a little shed, wondering what's next. I can't walk freely because I won my case and I shouldn't have won my case. But then I want to go back to work to get my money that they owe me for the 4 years that I don't work.
How much years you don't work?
4 years. Next month we make 4 full years.
So you're saying that you have been suspended for 4 years?
Yes, sir. From the 11th of September 2018, and I've been going to court. And even when I'm going to court, these people come to court and try to convince the prosecutors to find me guilty, even though these 4 officers assault me and brutally beat me at the police station.
How you ended up being suspended? Tell us so.
As I said, I went to the station about my car, and by speaking to the officer, and the other officer come on, I mean, take off your watching that plate. I know that you're on the live, so I don't want to use any indecent language. And I said, sir, you're a current police, and because you begged the foreigner money from my car and don't get it, why you took off the plate? And the guy hit me in my face, and I hit him back, and 3 of the other police officers jumping at the flight and started licking me in my face all both.
So you're saying you a woman constable. You are saying that this one lick you in your face and the other 3 join in the fight and start abuse you?
Yes, sir. And one of the officers that have nothing to do with the fight, where he was sitting in the guard room, he literally get up from where he was sitting and come around in the fight, in the midst of the fight, and had to bite him on his hand. And the three of them give statement against me. So on the day in question, when I was put in the guard room under arrest, they called my division and they said, where you work? And the officer was like, yeah, lock her up. A long time she not work, and now run the pussy. Lock her up, lock her up. And that's how I was criminal.
Long time. You're in the work and you not run the what, the pum pum?
Yes, sir. I was taken to the Central Village Police Station where I was put in custody in my uniform. And then by the time I got bail, from my little experience being a law enforcement officer, just as how, well, different cases speak different volume. My file was not sent to the DPP office any at all, Andre. The very day when I got bail from the station bail, and I went to my division to submit my sick leave, I was greeted with a suspension letter written by the assistant commissioner to say that I am on suspension.
Which assistant commissioner of police gave you that letter?
Norman Haywood.
Norman who?
Haywood. He's retired now.
Norman Haywood, a retired assistant commissioner of police?
At the time, he was my commanding officer, but he's retired now.
Oh, so he has retired?
Yes, and I saw him like a year after at the ministry when I went about my personal business, and he was like, you know what, man, I am sorry for what I did to you, but the way how they were talking, I'm confused. So I said they use a Jamaican term, they use hearsay and try to rip him, and try to put me down. Try to dump on my future.
Wow.
You know? But Andre, I'm telling you, I am exhausted, waiting and sitting patiently, waiting on these people, wondering when I...
So you're saying that you went in to defend your vehicle, the plate, and these four officers... Because you're calling one fool police, corrupt police, he attacked you and hit you in your face, and the others came in the fight and attacked you.
Yes, sir.
Mighty God.
And I went to the Spanish Town Court. Thanks to my attorney. He was faithful, come to court with me for 4 years. Never.
Who was your attorney?
Twice. Vincent Wellesley, a very reputable lawyer.
Vincent Wellesley?
Yes, I have my...
So were you able to pay him all of those times? Or
pardon?
were you able to pay the attorney, or was it a pro bono case he did for you?
Sir, no, sir. I paid him up front when I went there initially. He told me how much he wanted to represent me in court, and I gave him the money, and he gave me a receipt. And for the 4 years, he has been coming to court with me.
So you say court done now, and
yes,
they're saying that you must be reinstated, right or wrong?
Yes, sir. And when I went to the office the other day, they're telling me that I am nobody for my story, for me wanting to come back so soon, because other people would have been out there for a while. I said, but why would you...
So what happened to the officer, the police federation? Shouldn't they be defending you?
They don't care about this, sir. No, sir. They don't care. As I said, my case is using some grievance, because where I was told that my file is at now, malice is in the middle of this, corruption is in the middle of this. So
how far is your file for you to be reinstated?
Sabotaging. Beg your pardon?
How far is your file now so that you can be reinstated?
Sir, they lost my file from March the 10th. I won the case, and I was dismissed from the court, and the acquittal letter was sent to my division, and the proper procedure was done, and it was sent to the commission office, and then they sent it back to my division. And I keep on having persons walking through the scopes and helping me to deal with the issue. And then my file just stuck one place. Oh, they can't find a sub-officer to write my work rate and conduct on the file, because who's supposed to write it don't work at my division anymore. Okay, I give them some time. Then I move from there and go back to the office. When I check at the office, they can't find my file. My file is stuck at the register, sitting down for 2 months, nothing not doing. And I'm saying, if you people really would be the one to put some exigency on it for me to go back to work, knowing that I was wrongfully arrested and charged for being for defending myself from being attacked by these members of the force. Why wouldn't you want to help me?
So, seeing that you have been out of work for 4 years, how you eat, how you pay your bills, how you pay your rent or your mortgage? Don't you have children?
I have no income, sir.
Huh?
But these people, everybody just turn down and trying to fight down poor little me. And I'm just trying to just be a law-abiding citizen. Abide by the law. They try to get my visa confiscated. These people go to the extreme trying to tear me down. And I don't know what I do to them. From I join the work, I don't decide to date nobody in the job because I go to work, and to go home. Not to be friends with no one.
So you're saying that pum feelings are carrying on the force and it mess up your career?
Why I can't go back and work? Why I can't go back and work? That is one of the biggest sabotage. I spoke with the officer the other day and I was told that my file is at court of inquiry. Why would you want to send my file at court of inquiry? What have I done? What would I have done so much in the job that would want you to put my file of court of inquiry when I was literally assaulted by these men? And when they come to court, their case was inconsistent. Why the judge said, you know what, this your story, your people's story is not accurate, so I can't find a female guilty. And they come to court to pay even the clerk, the people at the court, and I'm talking about facts. To throw away the file, lost the file, give them money, to change the statement and all kind of something.
So, and then I'm going to ask you again, how do you fend for yourself? How do you eat? How do you...
I fend for myself. I fend for myself, sir. I fend for myself.
So you have children?
I don't have no... No, I don't.
Oh.
And I choose not to because of my upbringing and how I was brought up. And, you know, I wasn't grown in a fancy home settings. I was going to children's home, and I'm grateful for where I've reached in my life. If it wasn't for God, man, I would not be where I am.
So you have your own house, or you have to be paying rent?
No, man, I have my own dwelling.
Oh. My God.
But sir, I just want to be free from the J.C.F. I am outgrown the J.C.F. I've accomplished a lot out of it. It has given me a lot. I've accomplished a lot of that, but I've outgrown these people. And when you see people come on the show and tell their story, Andre, they're hurting. They're hurting, and they just need that support. Mentally, physically, emotionally, just like me. I don't need the financial support. But I just need to be free from these people because I think they want to hurt me, and I'm hiding. I am hiding. I'm walking on the road and I feel like one of them going to shoot me.
Really?
My mental state, I can't sleep good.
So
like
for
I
you...
I talk to people, but you know, they said who feels it knows it. And even though you may talk to people, like your heart is just bitter because of how these police officers, these senior officers, you don't sleep with them, they don't get to touch up. You get some graveyard shift, you get some weird duty. You get them sitting go country go with them. Man, it's just a lot. It's just a lot. I'm tired of calling the office every time. When the other day I went to the commissioner office and I went there and I said, listen, I don't need a job, but I need the money that you people owe me for the 4 years that I don't work, because you people were the one who forcefully and used malice to put me to court. And I went to court for 4 years, and if it wasn't for the lawyer, if it wasn't for Mr. Wellesley, I would die. I would die because sometimes sometimes, Andre, like I feel like I want counseling. But then when they tell you to go to the chaplaincy take a story and they go back and tell authorities, say you don't have no confidence in chaplaincy. There are a lot of police on your page listening. There are a lot of police on your page coming, but they just hide themselves. And they listen to the stories that people come on the page and they can relate. They can relate even when the lady the other day was talking about her experience with the Consol Spring officers and stuff. A lot of police on your page listen, but they just afraid. But I don't need the job no more, Andre. But I am going to fight for the money that they owe me for the 4 years.
Oh, so you don't want to go back to the job. You just want to be compensated for the.
I don't want. But in order for me to be compensated, I have to go back to work and then resign.
I understand.
I'm afraid to go back to work. Andre, I'm afraid to go back to work. I don't have a locker, I have a room, and I don't even leave my stuff in there because of all the people, them evil, police, evil against each other when you're not doing what they don't want you to do. When you're not living like how they want you to live, when you're not in their clique, when them can't go in a hotel and that kind of something. And if you choose not to be what they want you to be, you suffer the hands of them. You suffer the hands of them, and your doors are 30. I don't want to work, but I want my money, and I'm going to fight for the money. The money I can't even donate to Maxfield Park Children's Home.
Because that was where you were raised.
Right there, and then I went to Windsor Girls Home. But I'm telling you, I have done well with my life. I have done well. I have done well, and I'm grateful for everybody that come around and, you know, they never have money to give, but they were there to support and to write a letter and to encourage you. And you like use them as a stepping stone that, you know what, they end up where they are, so you don't want to go there.
My God.
And, I'm telling you, like, it's just a lot. It's mentally, it's a lot. It's a lot, Andre.
So you're in Jamaica now?
You don't have nobody in the J.C.F that you can have confidence in to help you. Because everybody's in a lodge, a tag and war for rank, a tag and war for promotion, a tag and war for sleep with who because they don't want to work on the weekend, they don't want to work in the night. And I mean, it's just crazy. It's just crazy. And it's not everybody that join the force are bad people. You have people who come from nowhere and they take the job and they make good of their life. Just like me. Just like me, I'm a perfect example.
So you said 12 years and you were doing well until all of this happened.
I'm not telling you my story to depress you because I know that you have been like listening to a lot of people's stories and it take a toll on you, but I'm just saying, like, free me from this organization of outgrowing the system. I just need my money and go.
All right. Wow. This is another hurt.
Andre, everything that I'm telling you, I have evidence. I have stories and can say yes that what I'm saying is true. I'm not just telling you this. I want to come on your live and just talk and that's it. What I've been through.
So I'm going to go. You know Noel?
Yes, I do.
You know Noel. Have you ever worked amongst him?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Everybody have their good ways and bad ways, of course. Not for long, but for like a short time.
Oh, wow. We'll talk about that another time.
Alright, Andrew, please. But as I said, I come on the show because I want...
So you're asking the commissioner to intervene so that you can be reinstated. You want to be compensated for your years of service and then you can leave peacefully. That's what you want.
Yes.